my favorite shows on TV. Although, is it really TV? I guess it's not TV. One of my favorite streaming shows. We've watched it on YouTube, watch it on Netflix. Cobra Kai. Fantastic show. My goodness, if you love anything and all things Karate Kid, it's fantastic. Bret Ernst is one of the actors in this show. He is going to be in town at the LA Comedy Club. You need to see him. Guy's funny, guy's from Jersey, and he could probably beat you up. Just saying.
Coming to us today from LA, as a matter of fact. Bret, welcome to the show. Super excited to talk to you here on the Morning Blend. Listen, the STRAT has had really like a reemergence of talent. You are coming in to crack us all up. Tell us what we got in store when we come to your show.
Well, first of all, I live in Vegas now, number one. Number two, it's my residency. I'm there every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
so
how long
I'm now a local, man. I'm now a local.
Dude,
how long you been in Vegas?
Almost a year. Not even a year, but I've been on the road a lot, so.
Well, that's the one thing doing comedy is that, like, when you are a comedian and you're doing the touring and stuff like that, is there a home? I mean, like, you're working 4 or 5 days a week on the road. It's kind of out of a lot of hotels. It can be a little bit of a challenge to kind of find that home base, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, it was part of the reason why I decided to get out of LA. I was in LA for almost 20 years, and then I was like, I don't need to be here anymore. So let me save myself some money.
Yes.
And get out.
Welcome to Vegas. You and everyone else in California, it seems like. Yeah.
Listen, Bret, I got 5 years on you on that. I came here 5 years ago from LA, and there's thousands of other people who are following your thinking. Stand-up comedy, I mean, Cobra Kai has been such a great show. Like Sean mentioned, he and I have watched every episode. What has it been like being a part of that show that's really become kind of a phenomenon?
It's weird, and I think Sean mentioned at the beginning that we originally shot it for YouTube for their streaming service because they were trying to have their own competitor to Netflix.
Yeah.
So we shot it in like 2017, and then during the pandemic, Netflix licensed it, picked it up, and then it just took off. We always knew, we always knew it was a good show. We always knew it was a fun show. But we didn't know it would be this popular. I don't think anybody predicted it like this,
Well, it's so well done. Like, we see so many things like Hollywood will take something that we loved from the 80s and then murder it. And then, here's an example where I think everyone that's involved in it cares about it. I'm one of the only nerds that actually subscribes to YouTube Premium, so I saw it early. But when it got on Netflix, it's like it premiered again. It was like a new premiere, and people were absolutely obsessed about it. So now that you're in Vegas, you're performing over at the STRAT on a regular basis now. You've toured the country. Is playing Vegas kind of like touring the country? Because it seems like you have a different type of audience every night.
This is what makes Vegas so awesome, especially to perform. Now, everybody's different. Everybody's from somewhere else in the audience. I just came back. I've been on a pretty much a 9-week run. I just came back from Iowa, and then the week before that I was in Dallas, and then the week before that I was in San Diego.
Yeah.
But you're usually dealing with the people that, you could tell who's coming. When you're in Vegas, it's everybody's from all over the country.
Yeah, it's like doing a tour in one night.
I love it because, look, I took the Tuesdays and Wednesday residency. One, the LA Comedy Club, it won best comedy club. It got the Gold Award or something. It's been a lot of the comics love it because the owners, Joaquin and Matt, they treat it like a LA or a New York club where they want it to be edgy, like they want it to be, not keep it light and get people out on the floor. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like they want you to really take creative risks, and to get that Tuesday and Wednesday to work is really a blessing, man.
Well, and you've probably figured this out, Bret, since you've moved to Vegas. By the way, you kept the 310 number. That's what threw me off. And I also have kept my 310 number. I'm holding on to it. Boston over here still has his 310. Yeah. Sorry, that way. Sean, so are you going to hold on to the 310?
Yeah, it used to mean something. Now it means
yeah, everyone has it now, yeah.
If you lived in LA, that what your area code was meant something.
Right.
No, I can't change the number right now because it's my whole life's depending on this phone, and I've had that number forever. So I've thought about it, to be honest with you.
Everything's 10-digit dialing, and if you get a phone number in Vegas now, it's going to be a 725, and if you get a 725, you're going to get no respect. So you just keep the 310, you're going to be okay. You know, I will say this, it has been, and I'm sure it was the same for you as a comedian and as a fan of comedy, goodness gracious, for like 18 months there, it just stunk because you couldn't go to a comedy show and you couldn't just kind of like relax. Now, I mean, the crowds must be so thankful to be inside a comedy club again.
I would say the first time they started, I don't think they knew how to act, you know, like they've been inside, like a lot of people were chatty. And then it just leveled out, and the crowds have been amazing, man, because they're just so thankful to be out, you know?
I felt that too, as I've gone to shows every week here in Vegas. I felt people are actually grateful to laugh. Go ahead.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, you know, I was lucky though, because when the pandemic hit, I was in Florida, and you know, they didn't really care about COVID down there. You know what I mean?
No.
So people were still going out a little bit, you know, and then traveling the South, you know, it was a different reaction than it was when I was in LA, which they treated it like, you ever see the movie The Village?
No.
Where everybody's just living in this thing and they're afraid of what's going on out there. I started traveling a lot during COVID, and you know, it was before I got vaccinated, but I had it already. And it was just very interesting to see the differences in the people of how they attacked it or approached it. But you know, LA was shut down for I think the longest, I believe. Yeah. So, you know, my friends in LA couldn't get on a stage anywhere, and I felt bad for them.
Yeah, well, it's just starting opening up now, and the LA Comedy Club, it is wide open over at the STRAT, and you're going to be there Tuesdays and Wednesdays. People should check you out. Bret, it's great to talk to you, my friend. Congratulations on everything.
Yo, thank you guys so much, and you know, I'm glad to be here, man. I'm glad to be in Vegas.
Welcome to Vegas,
exactly.
Beautiful
hey, man,
city.
Now that I know you're local, I'll see you at the grocery store.
Done. There it is. 2 a.m. Shopping for avocados. LA Comedy Club over at the STRAT. My goodness, it is an awesome venue, and Bret is there performing Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m. You want to learn more, go to thestrat.com.